I honestly can't believe I'm about to say this, but good job Ubisoft. They've released a small patch today for The Division 2 that has actually made it playable on Steam Deck. No, really, they actually did. This is not a bad joke. Ubisoft did something good. Released today, January 18th, the patch note was a single line mention of just fixing it on Steam Deck, but it also fixed it on desktop Linux as well. Obviously, they're not doing it for themselves, they're doing it so more people will buy it and then play it on Steam Deck, and it's just quite unexpected of them to actually fix it. And I'll be honest, I didn't quite believe it myself, but yep, the footage you're seeing is me running it on Steam Deck. But before I go into gameplay and other bits, I want to make an important note. Do not turn on DirectX 12, because it will just make the game crash on Steam Deck. I tested it across any version of Proton, and DirectX 12 with this game just does not work there. However, if you did turn it on, to fix it, you will need to go into desktop mode, load up the file manager, show the hidden files, and from there, go into .steam, root, steamapps, compatdata, then find the folder 2221490, pfx, drive_c, users, steamuser, documents, my games, and Division 2. And there you can open the state.cfg file in any text editor and look for where it says dx12 equals true and just change that to false. Save the file and then Division 2 will work again. Now onto some more gameplay footage and chat. Another important note is that because it doesn't have the shaders pre-built for you, it will stutter about all over the place. And it will just keep on stuttering until it builds up a cache to load from. Performance at the start is just not good, and some parts of it will stutter as it loads other things in anyway. Eventually though, it will get a lot smoother, but some parts will still drop the performance down, and this is on mostly low settings as well. I'll say something else that's slightly weird for me is that I'm actually playing this while capturing it using my Stadia controller now that the Bluetooth has been enabled on it. Google Stadia is actually where I originally played The Division 2, so this is kind of a weird full circle that I'm now doing back to it on Steam Deck. Anyway, to be clear, this is just a real brief first look. I haven't really messed with any of the settings yet because I just wanted to get word out that it is now fixed and actually playable. This makes me pretty happy because The Division 2 is one of those games that you can just kick back with and chill, and it's exactly the sort of thing I like to play when teaming up with some friends online. And the gameplay that you're seeing here is at 720p on the Steam Deck with SteamOS, with the textures just bumped up to medium just to make it look a tiny bit better. There is a lot of pop-in though, as the view distance by default is just really bad. Now, aside from some shaky performance in a lot of places, along with the shader cache stutter that does get better, it feels actually pretty good to play on the Steam Deck if I'm honest with you. Another pleasant surprise to find is that one of my old save games was there, so I'm using that for this footage. Now we just need Bungie to get their butt into gear with Destiny 2, Face Punch with Rust, and Dead by Daylight would be nice as well, don't you think? I want to play them all. And for those curious, it does also work on desktop Linux as well. I'm just showing you a little clip here of it running on Fedora Linux, but just like the Steam Deck, it's a bit of a stuttery mess while it builds up all the shaders. So it's pretty good news all around there. You just need to give it time to let the shaders build up, can't stress that enough, and to find the best settings for you. And who knows, now it actually works. Valve could spend some time potentially optimizing its performance directly in Proton as well. So you might find a future Proton release from Valve might actually make it work even better. Fingers crossed on that one. Thanks for watching, be sure to like and subscribe, help me out here, and I'll see you later.